Fantastic Fest 2014. We are here with the evil mad geniuses behind VHS Viral. We're so excited about this movie. And you guys got to unveil it to everybody last night. Is that so much fun to bring it to a place like this?
Dude, that was sick.
Chase is the best hype man in the universe for watching a movie. Because I was sitting next to him, it's the first time he's seen it. And every time like his face or anything happens, he's going, ah! Dude! What is that? What is that? There's my boy Aaron Moorhead, everybody!
He's in the theater that's notorious for kicking people out for talking, and he's at the end of the segment.
Well, tell us about this segment that you're involved in, so everybody gets a little bit of background.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's about a couple of skateboarders, a couple of good-hearted skateboarders, who have hired a videographer off of Craigslist who would prefer to be shooting Faces of Death, and he's putting these horrible situations. They end up getting kicked out of all these spots around San Diego, and then finally the cameraman says, well, I know about this ditch in Tijuana that no one ever goes to, and we can just go do whatever we want. So they make this trip down to Tijuana, and really, really awful things happen.
Now, I gotta ask you guys also, were you big fans of the first two films?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the only reason we signed on, is we're like, oh, like, this is, you know, these guys are looking for, like, fresh talent and kind of letting them go crazy and do whatever they want, you know? Like, yeah, of course, like, we wanted to be on that. That sounded awesome.
It might be the only horror franchise that is known for actually progressing artistically with each one. So yeah, it was really exciting.
Typically sequels, you take the characters that already exist and you put them in a new situation, or you have to expand upon it, or what have you.
It's normally money driven.
And it's normally
the
money
first one
driven.
did well.
Yeah. And for these ones, they just told them, no, it's just found footage and go crazy. Like you're not constrained really by much, if not just found footage.
Yeah. Horror.
Yeah.
And even that though, ours is maybe more exciting than it is scary. You know, you don't know. It doesn't matter what genre it falls into in that case, as long as you enjoy yourself when you watch it. So. Yeah.
Well, and how do you guys follow up this?
With our romance.
No,
we're dead serious.
Our romance is playing tonight here at the
US
festival at
premiere.
9.
Yeah, we have a feature film called.
Tell us a little bit about that. Yeah.
It's called Spring, and it's a story about a young man who flees Southern California in sort of an emotional legal tailspin. Takes a random nowhere trip to Italy, gets to this little 13th century town along the Mediterranean. It sort of looks like the Amalfi Coast, and he sparks up this very naturalistic romance with this girl. But when they go their separate ways, we see that this girl has a very, very, very dark secret. And to give anything else away would give away the central mystery of the movie. But a lot of people have described it as sort of like Cronenberg meets a Linklater movie.
Very nice.
Really cool.
Yeah. It's a lot calmer than Bone Storm. It still delivers like the visceral stuff, but it's not a fever dream drug trip video game. You know, it's like a very it's a naturalistic kind of romance. So.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, what else are you guys getting to check out here in Austin? Are you getting to do some cool Austin-centric stuff? Or?
Dude,
You're not from here, so you should be checking out everything, right?
No,
You're like a tour guide.
I want to see the bats.
Oh, the bats.
We heard that there's a million bats.
Yeah, we heard about the
I've seen no bats.
I know.
There's like there's also living towers where you have to like steal a ladder or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Gotta go do that one.
I just want to go find all the locations in Dazed and Confused.